And Rick Charlesworth, he is a pretty big name in WA, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. So he's one of the biggest names in hockey at the moment. Probably the most successful sporting coach in Australia.
It's
really.
not even just one sport, isn't it?
No, across a lot of sports. Yeah, so he's did some work with the Dockers. He's done a lot of coaching sort of seminars, professional development with AFL, rugby league.
And he was an Olympic athlete, gold medal.
Yeah, so he not gold. They probably would have won gold, but they boycotted 1980. I think was Moscow.
Really?
Yeah, so it was a boycott 1980.
What was that?
I'm not too. I think I don't actually remember. Yeah, but
probably something to do with something illegal.
Yeah, I think it might have been even. Was Cold War going on then?
Well, yeah,
1980. So
possibly
towards the end of it. Yeah, so Soviet Union.
So they didn't. So Australia didn't go to that.
Yeah, Australia didn't go to that one. A few people did, but hockey didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had a really good team that year. So, but Australia's only won one gold medal in hockey in the men's. The women have won 3 back-to-back or something.
Really?
Yeah. So
a lot of other goals would have been Commonwealth Game and World Championships up to the other success.
I think when Rick was coaching, we didn't lose a major tournament. So he coached from 2009 to 2014, I think, and he didn't lose pretty much. So he had a very successful run there. Very good team as well.
Do you know, you probably know a bit about him, but what was it that made him such a good, coach, athlete? Was it just,
I think he's an incredibly intelligent person. He's our coach at Wolves at the moment, so our club team. His son plays for us.
So you're coach underneath him?
Yeah.
When his son plays for you?
Yeah, so he's incredibly intelligent and really good at deconstructing people's plans and breaking it apart. So, I mean, he's very flexible as well, but he's also extremely demanding. He doesn't have a filter. Like he just will tell you how it is. So, which is tough for some people. I quite like it. If he's going to give you some feedback, it's straight to your face, and you know what you're doing wrong.
Sometimes that's a better approach, isn't it? Just straight down the line, and because really there's nothing left. Like if you say it, just say it. And then it's up to the other person to digest it and take it how they will, type thing. But it's amazing. A lot of the great coaches that they do have that. There's a blend of the two, like able to simplify things easily for people to understand, but also be able to give direct feedback.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is the most important part.
I think, even if you look at all the way back to Vince Lombardi, the coach of, the Packers, and obviously Vince Lombardi trophy now is a Super Bowl trophy, but, he was very similar in his approach, very direct, very targeted, but then also was able to delegate towards his players at the same time.
Yeah, that's even when I've been worked with the coaches, we've had success, like team success. And the one thing is always, the expectations set, and if you don't meet it, then you know about it. Then just have the coaches able to simplify things also makes that a bit easier. Like a constant message that's the same and simple, so that everyone from player 1 to player number on the list, probably 55 on the list, understands and they're able to execute. Yeah. And then the playing group keeps each other accountable on it because everyone knows it's a simple message. Everyone knows what it is.
Yeah, I think standards is very, very important. I mean, a lot of people would say Michael Jordan is an asshole.
Yeah.
But, the standards that he demanded of his teammates was you can't argue with it at the same time. A lot of them wouldn't have liked him, but, you can't argue with the results.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing with Jordan, he held himself to those standards too. So it wasn't like he was having these high standards, but then just taking slacking off in training, doing that. The guy trained like a maniac.
I think, and that's very important as well. I think, Rick had, one of the better leaders Australia's had, with Mark Knowles as the captain. He was extremely good.
So Mark Knowles was the captain when Rick was playing.
He was sort of captain towards the end. So 2012, 2014 in that period, and then also further on up to 2018 Commonwealth Games was his sort of stint as the captain. They were shared.
Mark
They were shared probably 2009, 2012 through a group of leadership group. But he was definitely a sort of single leader towards the end, and he's exceptional.
High standards.
Just high standards, but also just very good people person as well. I think he understood how to bring a team together, which is probably where Rick may struggle sometimes. Is bringing the group together culture wise. But he's also very good at that as well. He recognises that probably as a weakness and has other people to do that.